Kia ora. Welcome back to another PE lesson, another lesson at home during lockdown. Now continuing with our theme of athletics, today we're going to do an Olympic challenge. So, you're going to do the three main skills we use in athletics. You're going to be doing running, you're going to be doing throwing, and you're going to do jumping. And there's going to be 5 different activities that you're going to challenge yourself, your family, or your classmates to see who can get the best times, the furthest throws, or the highest jumps. Now, I'm going to go through each activity. For each one, there'll be different rules, so make sure you're paying attention to how you score. Okay, so our first challenge, our first activity is a running activity. What I want you to do is to set out 2 cones 5 meters apart, or 5 big steps apart. You then have 1 minute to see how many times you can go back and forth. Every time you go back and forth once, that's a point. In 1 minute, how many points you can get. So, for example, watching me. When you say go, touch the cone and back. That's 1 point. In 1 minute, how many points can you get by touching the cone? Remember, cones should be 5 big steps apart. Can't wait to see who gets the most. Our next challenges are our throwing challenges. Now remember, in athletics, we do our shot put, where we push the object, and we do our discus, where we throw the object. So, your 2 throwing challenges. First of all, you try your shot put, and you see how far you can throw your object. For every step that you throw it, you get a point. Next, you try your discus. Same rule, how far you can throw it. For every step you throw, or every meter you throw, you get a point. Let's see the 2 in action. First one is my shot put. Remember, it is a push. I get my cone, count how many steps I threw. Put my cone down, 6 points. I get 6 points, that's how far I threw, or 6 meters. Our next one is our discus. Let's see if I can throw even further. Remember our discus, we rotate back and up. I get my cone. Once again, I count how many steps. Put my cone down, 8 meters or 8 steps, I get 8 points. So, that's our throwing challenge. 2 activities. Shot put, remember it is a push. Discus, you rotate your body. 2 types of throws, 2 challenges. Now on to our 4th challenge. So, our 4th challenge, we're now starting to look at jumping. The first type of jump I want us to try is a long jump. So it's how far you can jump from a standing start. So, I stand at the end of my runway, or where I'm going to be jumping to. I bend my knees so that I can power through, and I swing my arms. When I go to jump, I propel myself as far as I can, landing on 2 feet. Now, how far you jump is how many points you get. For every step or every meter, you get a point. Let's see how I go. So I'm standing, use my arms and my legs. Then I see how many steps I took. 1, 2 steps, 2 points, or 2 meters. Now for the high jump challenge. This challenge is about jumping high, not jumping far. So, what I want you to do is set up a bar, or something you can jump over that's up to your knees. Have a safe place that you can land so that you do not hurt yourself. You have 1 minute to see how many times you can jump over the bar without hitting it off. So, you are either jumping forwards, or you could jump sideways, making it harder for yourself. But it's about height. So you have 1 minute to see how many times you can jump over the bar. Remember, we never jump backwards. So that's a high jump challenge. Let's get started. So today's PE lesson is the Olympics. What you have to do is you have to do 5 activities and score yourself for each activity. We have our running, how many times you can do 5 meters. For every time you do it once, you get a point. We have our throwing activities, our shot put, which is a push, and our discus, which is a throw, and you rotate your whole body. For every meter you throw, you get a point. Then we have our jumping activities. Our long jump, how far you jump is how many points you get. And our high jump, how many times you jump over a bar that's up to your knee is how many points you get in 1 minute. Add all those scores together, that's your overall score. Challenge yourself, challenge your family, or challenge your class. I can't wait to see who wins it. Have fun.